Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'll quickly flash my stats on screen because otherwise everyone's going to be coming in here like build. So yeah, those are the stats I'm using. Now, I'm not saying this is the best build. The title might be slightly misleading because I'm not trying to clickbait you here. I'm more curious, now that we're a couple of months in, all the cheese and all the gimmicks are done with, what is everyone's favourite build? And the title, of course, is best build, but I mean, what is your best build? What is your preferred playstyle, be it for invasions, be it for duels, what level ranges, or even for PvE? Because I'm genuinely curious to see where the community is. Because there are some surprising hot takes out there. Like, people are saying that this setup automatically dominates and mine can't compete, but that's definitely not true. No, funny enough, someone asked me how you counter that, and it's just you walk out of it. Because it's probably going to do a lot of poke trades, that's why I put on the shield here. So you can make trades like that, because I poked him way before there, so there's a bit of latency. That's what's really good about those bubble shields, is you can really test the connection between you guys, because look at the amount of latency, like the delay between when I hit him and he actually takes the hit. It's massive. Okay. Game thought I was going to backstab him there. Space book. GG. Yeah, I think it's really surprising because when I first started playing Dark Souls 3, I used to only do invasions. I used to only invade vultures, and then I sort of swapped over to a bleed-based twin sword build, and then after that, that's when I started doing free and pyromancy, and I did that from like 2016 to 2017. And around 2017 is when I started getting into duels, doing weapon showcases, and then I made the really good dual pyromancy build with the DLC, because yeah, Demon Skull is fantastic. But yeah, it's definitely surprised me how good. Oh, that was interesting. It's definitely surprised me how good the ultras are now with their poke. So I remember the first day we played this, there was a guy that I used to play New World with. And the first thing he said is, I think ultra's going to be meta because this poach crouch stuff is really quick. And I was like, well, I don't know about that. But, no, they are definitely good. Oh, what is this connection? Why can't I hit him? Was my tracking just bad? But, yeah, now that they've got their buff, they got, like, a damage buff on some of them. They've obviously got this poke stuff. They can use Bloodhound Step. Ooh. Might actually lose a duel for a change if I keep messing up like this. Let's make them come to me. I'm tired of chasing them. There we go. Yeah, I can play passive too. GG. But, so where was I? Balls, I forgot what I saw in the last duel. Oh yeah, ultras, yeah, they're pretty fun, pretty good. It's but yeah, I'm really curious. Like, what is everyone else's favorite setups? Like, loads of people are saying that passive L1s on like spears is too strong, but at the same time, arguments that people will make for why that's like too good, everything else is trash, can be applied to them as well. Ooh, bloody healers. Oh, and the bleed dagger. Oh, he doesn't even want to give me a chance to get into the world. No, feel free to attack me whilst I'm buffing, that's fine. Just expect me to do the same next time we play. What you can do is you can actually train people. Oh, yeah, guys, let me even get into the world if we start jumping attacking me. Christ. Oh, this guy's a madman? He just tries to spam L1. No wonder he didn't let me do anything when I spawned in. Oh, whips. So, yeah. So, a lot of people talk about, like, ultras not being good against passive builds. But the thing is, an ultra can play just as passive as any other weapon and only go for poke trades themselves. So, it's like, this guy, say I can't push him because he's too good with his dodging. All I have to do is just keep pressure on him, only go for react trades, and punishes myself. So, I crouch, make him roll, stand and crouch again, and then he rolls. Now he's getting careful, but at the same time, I can still train him and then get him. It's like, it's not impossible. Alright, so this time the bloody healer guy is being nice, didn't try attacking me on spawn, let me put off my buff, but he is going for running R2, so let's force some trades here. See, this is what I love about the uplifting Aromac, is you don't need to use it for like a buff, because it only adds on like 20 AR anyway, but what I use it for is to change how my opponent's playing, and so I can set up trades. Because you have that shield, they know that you can take a trade and only take a little bit of damage, so it causes people to make a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of mind games involved with this, even though it's fairly shallow otherwise. So personally, I really like the mage setups, but the problem is, whilst you're using the infinite FP, they can also use the I ignore magic damage for the exact same amount of time. So this guy is obviously, he's using a damage buff, he's using a magic damage buff, he's not using the infinite FP. But obviously he's just trying to run away with Moonveil, which I just chased down, which is why I like having Bloodhound Step to chase runaway people. Ooh, another Ultra. I found it surprising that apparently on PS4 no one uses Colossal Greatswords. Because I remember in Dark Souls 3, you used to have lag lords who used to use really bad VPNs, so they were impossible to punish, and would use big heavy weapons to try and force trades. And even if you perfectly spaced, you couldn't hit them, and then they would claim that was skill, and they were super toxic in the community. But these are people that people have looked to set the rules for some of the Elden Ring communities, which is quite surprising. But at the same time, Ultras are now as good as they used to claim they were in Dark Souls 3 when they were hot rubbish. But yet, people are now claiming that Ultras aren't good. And I'm like, but why? Why would you, like, when they were terrible, claim that they were meta? And now that I think they can compete in the meta, because they actually have a really quick option that you have plenty of mix-ups that you can do from, like, using baits with jumping attacks, using Bloodhound Step, using crouches to try and trick people, and then you've got a very usable running attack, and, of course, you can do it from rolls, or you can do it from crouching, or whatever. But now, with all those extra tools and other weapon arts and infusions that you can use, people are now saying like, oh no, they're not any good. And I'm like, you're out of your goddamn mind. With passive poise, they're really good, because with passive poise, it's so easy to set up trades against fast weapons. Like, unless there's really bad latency, you can just never punish people. But then you wouldn't be able to get them anyway, because it wouldn't matter what weapons you're using. So this guy's using Power Stance Katanas. I actually don't think Power Stance Katanas are very good because they're very low poise damage. I think they're better two-handed because they actually do more to poise. So this guy has no armor for some reason. I wonder why he's choosing to use no armor. So I'm catching his rolls a lot. I'm just not timing it right for... Ah, that's why. So he's probably like 50 in and like 30 or 40 dex, which is probably why he's got no armor. So I reckon he can probably half health me with that. Ooh, not quite. One third. That still hurts. Like, he's probably not using the Shard of Alexander and the Magic Clutch Ring, but that still hurts. But the thing is, that's all he's doing. So what I can do is make him think I'm going to attack after roll, then crouch and get him like that. Ooh, Twin Swords and Faith Casting. So this guy's using Roxy. Really, really good Faith spell, and he's using it to just run away passive. But he's two-handed, so that means he's probably going to use... okay, so he's using Flame Strike. Apparently that has to be banned because it's impossible to dodge, even though it's very dodgeable. So I wonder what his right hand is. Oh, we have really bad connection. See, I perfectly punished that attack, but I didn't get any damage. So this is where you do run into problems with latency. This is why I'm not like a hardcore duelist for Elden Ring, which is why I prefer to invade. Because when connection's bad, I'd much rather just do invasions where I can blame getting 3v1 rather than some lag lord just being unable to be hit. But, no, oh God, I wish this had better connection on PC. Like, I'm told it's not too bad on consoles, but yeah, PC, the connection, it's mostly always like this, where it's just hot trash. Ooh, what's this guy using? Oh my God, that name! Oh Christ, I have to win now. I'll get in trouble if I don't win. Probably get banned off YouTube if I let this guy win. So, Dex Lightning build, I guess? But he's also got a lot of arcane. Oh, he took one hell of a poke trade there. Ooh, I shouldn't have traded that. I thought I could get away with it. I didn't. So this guy's really passive. So that's, again, Bloodhound Step. Like, normally you use Bloodhound Step to get your rolls early. The reason Bloodhound Step's overpowered is it allows you to get into your iframes earlier, so it, like, cancels a bit of your recovery to make it easier for you to escape. It's like, I can understand why people would want to ban that. It's that same with, like, Great Shields. Ooh, bleedy spells. See, I wish that what he had there, Mogwin's Spear, I wish that actually was a spear and not a pike, because that would be probably my favourite weapon if it was actually a spear and not a pike, or if the two-handed pike moveset, the other ones were a little bit faster. Oh, roll catching. Ooh, did I even hit his shield? I must have done. But this is why it's bleed infused, so I can't really do much other than pop his shield a little bit. But I can bleed him, basically. That's my big plan. So we stand outside of the weapon art. I'm going to put this up for trading. Such a good strategy. And it uses FP, so you're limited with how many you can use, and it costs FP. Yeah. I have no shame using Bloodhound Step against Great Shield. So this guy's also using a shield, so I'll use a shield as well. Excuse me, sorry, hiccup there. So we have a bleed build with some bleed things, and again, double katanas, Rivers of Blood, and Bloodhound Step. See, the thing with Bloodhound Step is you actually need to try and trade, because they can cancel their stuff early, it's really hard to punish anything. Because it... Oh, like that, like, because my poise is 95, even though my poise isn't optimized, like, easy trade. Oh, this is a pure caster. So I can see he's got a dagger in his hand. So I guarantee that's Bloodhound Step, because otherwise why wouldn't he be using 2 talismans? And he's probably got the lightning one. Yep. So yeah, the gravelstone. So we trade. We roll catch. We keep on him. The Bloodhound steps into a corner. He was hoping he'd get a trade, but he just didn't have the health. So what setup is my friend here using? So, yep, he's putting on a shield, up on a shield, that's fine. That looks like twin curved swords to me. No, wait, no, double Rivers of Blood, my bad. Bad eyesight. So again, so how we counter Rivers of Blood is basically you need to roll catch, space, and sometimes try to trade with the weapon arc. So weapon arc actually has quite low poise damage, so if I hit him with a thrusting talisman, and when he goes there, I can probably hit him for like 700, and I'll only take 200 on the first part of his weapon arc. I've just got to be managing my bleed build up. Oh, ran out of stamina. Did not manage my stamina well there. Let's get that bleed off. Let's get my stamina up as I slowly walk towards him. He's switching talismans, so he's in a menu right now. He's out of his menu. I'm going to put the bubble back on because he's playing super passive, so that gives me the ability to apply pressure and go for a trade. Yeah, if people are being this passive, have no shame with getting ready with like some other stuff. So you can easily roll that. See, look, trade. He took 844 there. Like, I took some damage, but look, 960 when he went for the weapon art again. Like, if he's going to be taking 960 trades when he's trying to do that weapon art, he is not going to keep trying to do those trades. So then he has to do it from really far away, and we set him up. Easy as pie. Ooh, so this is Halberd. So I don't have 103 points, so I actually can't take a passive hit here. Oh, he's trying to hit me whilst I'm spawning in. Do you mind? Easiest roll catch of my life. So let's get the buff on. Okay. Oh, and he's going to heal after attacking me. Very nice. How chivalrous. Summon me in, try to attack me as I spawn, start chugging. Wow, I've got a strategy for you. First, we give him a point down to let him know that we see what he's doing. We know he's a scumbag. I'm a bow cancel. Doesn't deserve the full bow. So, this guy is probably going to play real passive and try to only go for punishes. We know he chugs as well, so this is going to be a fun little fight. So I'm going to create some space, get a buff from there. He's obviously not happy that I've applied a buff, so he's going to try and use faiths to get it off. That's fine. We're going to now start applying pressure to this guy. Ooh, don't have the passive poise to trade that. Yeah, if I had 103 poise, this would be a lot easier. So we're going to put this on again, make him come closer. See, that one, I knew he was close enough to hit me, but it's more about trying to force him to come to me. But I have another strategy. So this is something I would only do against a chugger. Because my weapon does so much more damage, I can happily stand in this and get my healing back without healing. It's like, oh yeah, feel free to come fight me. I'll give you some big trades. And look, now he's giving me a point down even though he's chugging mid-duel. Come on, guy. Like, I care if you're not happy that I'm using a healing aura when you're chugging. The sign of a bad player. Tries to cheese with chugging, and then he's mad that I have strategies to counter his chugs. All we have to really do is keep pressure. I should be rolling these sorts of attacks, but I don't care. So he's going to back up. He's probably going to heal again. So what we'll do is we'll just drop down another one of these. No, feel free. Heal. I don't care. He ult F forward. Yeah, he knew he had no chance. Ooh, a Twitch TV guy, huh? He's probably going to play like, really dirty. Like, YouTubers tend to play really honourable because they're trying to make YouTube videos. But Twitch guys, they always play so dirty. Because obviously they're streaming and they want to win so hard. So yeah, Bloodhound Step. I'm surprised he's not doing rock slings, but he's probably going to start doing some rock sling cancels. So what's his strategy here? 'Cause so far he's not done anything other than run from me. Yeah, rock sling. I knew it. 1,000 damage trade. Like people are like, oh yeah, ultra bad. No, it's simple. Ooh, a humble strength enjoyer. Now, people who set challenge weapons like this, where they've got good poise, but their damage isn't the best, and it relies on trades, like, you know these guys are good, and they're gonna be sweaty. So I need to definitely respect what this guy's doing. This guy's a gamer. I have used the weapon, and I was just really unimpressed with it. Ooh, we have a lot of connection between us. Because I hit him clean there, and he rolled way after I hit him. Oh, good, good, good. I need to respect some of those more. But I will massively outtrade you here, dude. Okay, so he's being passive, and he's setting that up. So I can set this up for a trade. Oh, feel free to try and parry me. Easiest roll catch of my life. Easiest roll catch of my life. GG. But, yeah, so that's some thoughts on some of the weapon matchups I came across. I've sort of lost the whole train of process. I should have done this post-commentary rather than live. But, yeah, like I was saying at the start, let me know what your favourite setup is, why, what it's for, and, oh, if you have any people you want me to review, then do let me know below.